everyone, welcome to the Undertale and Deltarune Hunger Games. So, let me express who we've got here. We've got, in District 1, we've got Sans, Papyrus and Undyne from Undertale. In District 2, we got King, Lancer and Queen from Deltarune. Basically, I got Undertale, Deltarune, Undertale, Deltarune. In District 3, we got the Child Squad, Chris, Chara and Asriel. In District 4, we got Chris, Susie and Rousey. In District 5, we got Metaton, Lucky and Alfred. In District 6, we got Spamton, Spamton, Yevel and the Hacker. In District 7, we got our man Greater Dog, Lesser Dog and So Sorry. In District 8, we got Birdly, hope I spelled that right, Noel and Des, who's anomalous, we've only heard about by only further. In District 9, we got Asgard, Toriel and Flowey. In District 10, we got Rudin, Holty and Head Rudin. In District 11, we got WD Gaster, Kemi, Royal Guards, and the Royal Guards, like 01 and 02. Basically, this side's Deltarune and this side Undertale. And then on District 12, we got Frogget Deltarune, but Frogget is in your town after the Dark World. Very creative. Help me, I was running out of ideas. We got Sean, the shopkeeper, and Seth. Now you might be thinking, where's Rule's card for Deltarune? His name was too long. Anyway, let's proceed to the next part. Our intro music is over. Now let's proceed to the next part. Chris, proceed. As the tribute stand on their podiums for horn sounds, Head Rudin runs away from a cornopia. Sean runs away from a cornopia. Devil finds a bow and some arrows and a creeper. Rudin runs away from the cornopia. Seth from Deltarune, you know, the guy who made this top cake. So sorry, Lancer and Frisk share everything they gather before running. Noel runs away from the outfit from the cornopia. Alfie gathers as much food as he can. Susie runs away from the cornopia. WD Gaster runs away from the cornopia. Greater Dog clutches a first aid kit and runs away. Metaton runs away from the cornopia. Toriel runs away from the cornopia. Asriel and Birdly fight for a bag. Asriel gives up and retreats. Oh, Birdly! Birdly has just got the bag. Flowey runs away from the cornopia. Lestor runs away from the cornopia. Queen kills Papyrus! Isn't that too early? Oh my. Well, I guess Queen isn't going to be having a good time. Someone might be after her. Chris gathers as much food as he can. Chara runs away from her cornopia. Asgore grabs a bag, not realising it's empty. Poor Asgore. Spamton grabs a sealed, leaning on the cornopia. Undyne runs away from the cornopia. Des runs away from the cornopia. Hattie runs away from the cornopia. Temmie runs away from the cornopia. Rousey breaks King's nose for a basket. King isn't dead. Also, he doesn't even have a nose. I don't think so. Sans, Hacker, Lucky and Frogget Deltarune share everything they gather before running. The Royal Guards receive a trident from inside the cornopia. Here we go. Day 1. For Hunger Games. Spamton tends to So Sorry's rooms. Spamton sweet cakes. Is that where he got? King discovers a cave. Diego receives explosives from an unknown sponsor. Hattie tries to spear with a trident. Chris discovers a cave. Lesser Dog scares Sans off. Is that possible? Because Sans is like the guy who doesn't get scared. Lucky hunts for other tributes. Sawn attacks Hacker, but he manages to escape. But Hacker has escaped. Noel sees smoke rising in the distance, but decides not to investigate. Head Holty discovers a river. Asgore searches for a water source. Rudin discovers a cave. Frog was I all I remember is where was I? Rudin discovers. There we go. Fuck it deltarune. I mean, technically that's a good thing. He had no point. I just made it because I run out of ideas. So I thought, hey, why not add that one frogget from the town? So yeah, frogget deltarune is gone. Metaton, Flowery Fist, WD Gas and Royal Guard and the Royal Guards hunts for other tributes. Asriel fishes. Susie diverts Toriel's attention and runs away. What? Oh yeah, Toriel was the head teacher in their universe, so yeah. Seth and Des work together for the day. A little deltarune combo. Alphys practices her arteries. Rousey goes hunting. Temmie begs for Greater Dog to kill her. He refuses, keeping Temmie alive. Birdley travels to higher ground. Lancer hunts for other tributes. Queen begs Undyne to kill her. She refuses, keeping Queen alive. Since they killed Papyrus, wouldn't she kill her? Two cannon socks can be heard in the distance. Papyrus, rest in peace, and Frogget deltarune, rest in peace. Someone screams for help. What's happening? Lancer spits Rousey. Oh, Lancer! Did you just kill Rousey? Oh, Lancer, why would you do that? Rousey's fluffy boy. How dare you, Lancer? You know, I'm sorry, Lancer. You've got me depressed now. Rest in peace, Rousey. Blooky questions her sanity. Greater Dog and Death talk about the tribute still alive. That must be a very interesting conversation. Alphys, Metaton and Undyne cheerfully sing songs together. That is a strange, convenient combo. Because they're all on different districts. Well, Alphys and Metaton are on the same district. Hacker received explosions from an unknown sponsor. Chris and Susie when they came to the Dark World. Toriel, Susie, Devil, Spampton and Queen sleep in shifts. Chris, that's a weird combo, and Asriel cheerfully sing songs together. The three children. Birdley fends Royal Guard, the Royal Guard, Temmie and Asgore away from his fire. Oh, Birdley being a little healer. Flowery is unable to start a fire and sleeps without warmth. You can always sleep on the ground. So sorry, loses sight of where he is. Noel convinces King not to kill her, only to kill him instead. Oh, this is not a good day for Deltarune. Deltarune characters keep dying. Oh, I feel so bad for them. Seth starts a fire. Rudin thinks about home. Chara destroys Lesser Dog's supplies while he's asleep. How dare you, Chara? Whole team receives medical supplies from an unknown sponsor. WD Gaster climbs a tree to rest. Head Rudin defeats Sans in a fight that spares his life. Head Rudin must be a real gamer then. Alphys searches forward. Asgore sets off an explosion, killing Lancer. Is that what he gets because he killed Rousey? Sans practices his archery, or his Gaster blasters in this case. Death discovers a cave. Flowery Frisk and Noel hunt for a tribute. Rudin searches for firewood. Loki runs away from Toriel. not Toriel, Temmie. Probably because Temmie was annoying him. The royal guards died from thirst. That is another undertale death. Chris, Greater Dog, Birdley, Holty and W.D. Gaster hunt for tributes. Oh, pretty good team over there. Queen receives an explosive from an unknown sponsor. Swan strangles Lesser Dog with a rope. No, Lesser Dog! I can see why it was from the neck, because he had a very long neck. As Leo travels to higher ground, Undyne receives explosive from an unknown monster. Spamton thinks about home. So sorry, Head, Rudin, Hacker, and Metaton raid Devil's camps while he was hunting. I'm surprised Spamton wasn't a part of that. Susie, Toriel, Chara, and Seth hunt for other tributes. 5 cannon shots from behind resistance. Rouse, rest in peace. King, rest in peace. Lancer, rest in peace. Royal Guards, rest in peace, rest in peace. And Lesser Dog, rest in peace. So technically there were 6 cannon shots since the Royal Guards were working together. Anyway, let's go to the next part. Chara destroys Toriel's supplies while she was asleep. As revenge, Devil questions his sanity. He was locked in a cage, so can't blame him. W.D. Gaster fends Alphys, Asgore and Death away from his fire. I can see how that might be possible. He might have just disappeared out of nowhere, but it would be I might be too scared to steal anything, even though he was gone. Rudin and So Sorry, Sleeping Sifs. Sans receives a hatchet from an unknown sponsor. Flowey lets Noelle into his shelter. Chris thinks about home. Birdley steps on the explosive, killing Timmy and Susie. Birdley must be shocked because on the pacifist and neutral route of Deltarune Chapter 3, he actually had a crush on Susie at the end of the game, so I'm pretty sorry he regrets that. Frisk moves to help. Metaton attempts to start a fire but is unsuccessful. Cream receives a hatchet from an unknown sponsor. Spamton strangles changes Asriel after engaging in a fist fight. I'm not sure if Asriel's dead or not. Head Rudin, Sean and Holty discuss the games and what might happen in the morning. Blicky, Undyne and Greater Dog tearfully sing songs together. Hacker questions his sanity. Seth receives medical supplies from another sponsor. His top cake? Maybe. Toriel. I can see that we're starting to lose some people. Toriel bleeds out due to the untreated injuries. Sean receives searches for a water source. Blicky stalks Alphys. He's a ghost, so yeah. So Sorry and Seth split up to search for resources. Hacker camouflages himself in the bushes. Chris receives an explosive from an unknown sponsor. W.D. Gaster scares Head Rudin off. Rudin injures himself. Metaton and Spamton hunt for other tributes. The Neo Brothers! Are they doing it about both Neo forms, maybe? Birdley overhears Sans and Devil talking in the distance. I remember when Deltarune first came out, they were comparing them a lot. So, it seems pretty reasonable, probably arguing whose fight is harder. Undyne collects fruit from a tree. Holty, Asgore, Noelle, Des and Frisk come for other tributes. Flowey, Sivvy, injures Greater Dog. No! I was literally rooting for Greater Dog. Why? Why would you do that? Queen begs for Chara to kill her. He refuses, keeping Queen alive. Rest in peace, Temmie, Susie, Asriel, Toriel, and my boy Greater Dog. May you extremely rest in peace. Let's check everyone's stats. Okay, so District 1, Sans and Undyne are still alive, but Papyrus has been genocide. District 2, King and Lancer are dead, but Queen is still alive. District 3, Frisk, Chara are still alive, but Asriel died. District 4, Chris is still alive. District 5 are still alive. District 6 are still alive. District 7, So Sorry is alive. District 8, they're all alive. District 9, Asgore and Flowey are alive. District 10, Rudin, Holty and Head Rudin are still alive. District 11, WD Gaster is still alive. And District 12, Sean and Seth are still alive. Anyway, let's proceed. Chris receives a hatchet from an unknown sponsor. Flowey poisons Seth. He drinks it and dies. Flowey is a murderer like he is in the actual game. Head Rudin tries to sing herself to sleep. Is it her? I think. Maybe. Not sure. WD Gaster climbs a tree to rest. Rudin cries herself to sleep. Why did I put all the Rudins in gold? I'm pretty sure they're boys. Yeah, whatever. The whole team thinks about home. Birdley fends Jeffel, Mettaton and Alphys away from his fire. Asgore fends Hacker, Chara and Frisk away from his fire. Des and So Sorry hold hands. I can see a relationship. Noel attempts to start a fire but is unsuccessful. Undyne receives medical supplies from an unknown sponsor. Spamton and Sans run into each other and decide to truce for the night. Sorn convinces Queen to snuggle with him. Okay. Lucky thinks about home. Day 4. Sans constructs a sack. Flowey constructs a sack. Sorn, Jeffel, Frisk and Mettaton hunt for other tributes. Undyne thinks about home. Birdley injures himself. Queen makes a wooden spear. Undyne does have... No, Queen, not Undyne. Noel travels to higher ground. Lucky receives an explosive from an unknown sponsor. WD Gaster searches for wood. Hacker makes a wooden spear. Everyone loves making wooden spears. Rudin makes a slingshot. Holty stalks Asgore. Oh. Spamton receives fresh food from an unknown sponsor. Chris shoots an arrow at So Sorry, but misses and kills Des instead. There was a relationship going on. How dare you, Chris? You could have gone for the undertale, but you went for the deltarune. Head Rudin practices her archery. Alphys begs the child to kill her. What? But that makes no sense, because Chara is a murderer. Yeah, it must be the game how it simulates. I'm surprised Sans hasn't wanted to kill Queen yet. 2 cannon shots can be heard in the distance. Seth and Des. Hacker receives clean water from an unknown sponsor. Holty, I think it is, starts a fire. Frisk lets Chris into her shelter. Head Rudin fends Jeffel, Chara and Birdley away from her fire. Mettaton cries himself to sleep, but he's a robot, so... There. Noel passes out from exhaustion. Okay, Noel is not dead, but they passed out. But she could be dead. Alphys is woken by nightmares. Sans cries himself to sleep. Oh yeah, because Papyrus, probably. WD Gaster and Sean talk about the tributes still alive. Undyne, Asgore and So Sorry sleep in stiffs. Flowey loses sight of where he is. That's what you get. That's what you get, Flowey. Ha! Spamton. Oh my God! Spamton just killed Plucky. And Queen dies from an infection. But Papyrus killed her. Now Sans can be kind of happy. Maybe it was an infection from one of Sans' bones. Maybe she got the karma. D5. Chris travels to higher ground. Mettaton camouflages himself in the bushes. Son practices his archery, so Sorry, Hacker and Spamton hunt for other tributes. Charo questions his sanity. W.D. Gaster discovers the river. Noel receives clean water from an unknown sponsor. Rudin explores the area. Bertie sets off an explosion, killing Jevil. Jevil says his body cannot be cooled, so Jevil just gives up and gives Birdley the devil's knife. That's what I'm going to say what happens. Holty, Frisk, Alphys, and Ted Rudin form a suicide pact. What? Okay. Flowey questions his sanity. Yeah, you better, Flowey. Sands fishes. Undyne explores the area. Asgore discovers a river. 7 cannon shots can be heard in the distance. Lucky, rest in peace. Queen, rest in peace. Jevil, rest in peace. Holty, rest in peace. Frisk, rest in peace. Alphys, rest in peace. And then Voodoo. Let's see everyone's stats. District 1, they're all still alive. District 2, everyone is dead. No, let me try again. District 2, but nobody came. District 3, Chara's still alive. District 4, Chris is still alive. District 5, Metaton's still alive. District 6, Spamton and the Hacker are still alive. District 7, So Sorry still alive. District 8, Birdley and Noel are still alive. District 9, Asgore and Flowey are still alive. District 10, Rudin is still alive. District 11, W.D. Gast is still alive. And District 12, Sword is still alive. So only in District 2, nobody is killed. Okay, let's see. Night 5. Sans, Rudin, and So Sorry get into a fight. So Sorry, Chopper kills them both. So Sorry. You've said you were a low grade, but now you've killed Sans and Rudin. Sans is the hardest boss in the entire game. Okay. We're getting to the finale. Hacker climbs a tree to rest. Son severely injures Metaton, but puts him out of his misery. No, Metaton! Metaton is gone! W. Gaster sets up camp for the night. Spamton loses sight of where he is. Chara begs Noel to use Snowgrave on him. She refuses, keeping Chara alive. Asgore receives clean water from an unknown sponsor. Flowey thinks about winning. Birdley and Chris tell stories about themselves to each other. About maybe chapter 1 of Birdley. The story, what happened after the spelling test, maybe? Undyne starts a fire. Oh, the feast! It's an event! Spamton decides not to go to the feast. Chris decides not to go to the feast. W.D. Gaster decides not to go to the feast. Undyne, Chara, Birdley, Hacker, and So Sorry track down and kill Sean! Sean is gone. Noel sobs while grabbing a photo of her friends and family. Probably Des, who died, and Susie. Yeah, probably Des and Susie are on that photo. Asgore decides not to go to the feast. Flowey dies from an infection. That's what you get. Day 6. Undyne attacks Asgore, but he manages to escape. While Undyne's training paid off, Chris collects fruit from a tree. Spamton dies from an infection. That's it for Spamton. Noel tries to sleep through the entire day. So Sorry travels to higher ground. Hacker, W.D. Gaster, and Birdley hunt for other tributes. Chara explodes the arena. So, I'm going to go and check everyone's stats. First, 6 cannon shots can be heard in the distance. Sans, rest in peace. Rudin, rest in peace. Metatop, rest in peace. Sword, rest in peace. Flowey, even though you killed a lot of people, rest in peace. Spamton, rest in peace. Let's see everyone's status. District 1, Undyne, still alive. District 2, but nobody came. District 3, Chara is still alive. District 4, Chris is still alive. District 5, but nobody came. District 6, the Hacker is still alive. District 7, so Sawyer is alive. District 8, Birdie is a murderer. Birdie and Noel is still alive. District 9, Asgore is still alive. District 10, but nobody came. District 11, WD Gaster is still alive. District 12, but nobody came. WD Gaster is a pacifist and he's still alive. He's the only alive pacifist left. Shara tries to sing himself asleep. Undyne kills Asgore with his own weapon. Undyne! Chris, so sorry, Birdie and the hacker. They don't kill Noel. Blaster attempts to climb a tree but falls to his death. Oh no, oh no. Undyne fishes. Birdie chases Chris. Chara tries to spear Fist with Trident. Hacker and So Sorry work together for a day. So, Undyne's still alive. Birdie and Chris are still alive. Chara's still alive. Hacker and So Sorry are still alive. Or acid rain pours around the arena. Undyne survives. Hacker survives. Chara is unable to find shelter and dies. Chris refuses Birdie shouting, killing him. So Sorry tips face Bird into a puddle of acid rain. Oh. The final three. Here we go. Hacker strangles Undyne with a rope. Chris climbs the tree but falls to his death. The winner is Hacker, who appeared in cyberspace. Now he's on the guy who got the 3 check marks. Well, congrats, Hacker. I never actually suspected you to win. I was actually thought Birdie would win, but no. Anyway, guys, that's it for the Undertale and Deltarune Hunger Games. And also, the winning game is Deltarune for one of its characters winning. Anyway, that's it from me. Hope you guys have fun, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye! Now I'll roll the results. Reset. Well, everyone's alive again. That was in an alternate universe. If you want to skip the reset part, it can happen in the universe. There'll be an alternate universe to the game for where the games happen. Or it's an alternate universe where the games happen, but it's still an alternate universe. Well, I reset and everyone's still alive. Hope you guys have fun, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!